Oh dear, Dave Chappelle has upset everyone, it seems, because of his comments on the Israel and Gaza conflict. He's upset both sides. Both sides he's upset. Those that support Israel, he's upset. Those that support Gaza, he's upset. He's taken a middle road approach, it would seem. And that's not good enough in a world where you must take sides. So let's dive into this today, ladies and gents. I haven't really covered much of the backlash people have been receiving for their commentary on things like this. But Dave Chappelle, I didn't think would have actually garnered as much. So I wanted to cover this purely for that matter, because it's pretty interesting, to be honest. So Dave Chappelle, he's no stranger to controversy, is he? Let's be honest about that. He's no stranger to controversy. He upsets people all the time about certain things. 9 times out of 10, it's been to do with the LGBTQIA situation. I'm sure he's offended people with race commentary as well. But I thought this would kind of be a safe bet for him. I didn't think he would offend both sides. So Dave Chappelle's stand-up routine triggered a walkout by some audience members on Thursday. A walkout from both sides, by the way, after he spoke out about the Israel-Gaza conflict. So the Wall Street Journal reports that the comedian aired his views during his performance at the TD Garden Arena in Boston, during which he condemned Hamas attacks on October 7th and also slammed Israel's bombing of Gaza. So he's down the line. So the paper reports that Chappelle also said the US, I think this may have been what really stirred the pot. But anyway, he said that the US was guilty of aiding the slaughter of innocent civilians and said war crimes were occurring. Chappelle went on to criticize the Israeli government for cutting off supplies to Gaza's population and blocking humanitarian aid. He concluded by saying, "Two wrongs don't make a right." Now, I am not going to give you my opinion on any of this, because I don't have one. But, yeah, people weren't happy with his opinion, anyway, that's for sure. So, bizarrely, the Daily Mail reports that Chappelle had asserted, through a spokesperson, that he was not in Boston on Thursday evening, but other spectators have come forward with reports of what he said. I don't understand this part. No, I wasn't there. Yeah, no, actually he was. What? So Chappelle was saying he wasn't actually in Boston, but apparently he was in Boston? Hey? Very strange. So the Wall Street Journal reports that while one audience member told Chappelle to shut up, others cheered and shouted, "Free Palestine." Some audience members walked out and later posted on social media saying how Chappelle's words had made them feel unsafe. I have an opinion on that. I don't really understand how. He's saying both sides, but okay. The audience was cheering Chappelle on during his tirade. I was sick. We were sick. I turned to my friends and wife and said, "I think it's time to go." We walked out and met up with many other Jews leaving the show. Never in my life have I felt so unsafe and so fearful of what I was witnessing. Okay. It is by no means the first time Chappelle has experienced controversy for his words, because he had their Netflix comedy special. Caused a bunch of Netflix's own staff to do a walkout, which was absolutely hilarious as well. Yeah, I don't know really. Not overly sure why this has kind of blown up the way it has. I mean, if you don't have like a dog in any race and very limited knowledge of the entire situation, you're probably going to look at this and say, well, he's saying both people are in the wrong. Not that, Israel is in the wrong solely. But interesting. We've now moved on to the next thing. It was COVID, then it was Ukraine, and now it's Israel and Gaza. So we're now firmly on to the next thing. But this will be something he shrugs off. I don't think he really cares about people's opinions on his opinion. That's why he's paid for his opinion, and well, no one else is basically. Well, the audience members won't be. So I don't know. I think it's unfortunate to a degree that being so down the line on certain things can offend so many people. I think that's unfortunate. I do think that's actually quite sad. But, I mean, he'll just shrug this off. Like Teflon, basically, I guess. But interestingly, as a bit of a side piece of news, to do comedians, Adam Sandler is back doing stand-up, or is still doing stand-up, and pauses his show to actually assist an audience member suffering a medical emergency. I do like it when I hear these things. This is, the kind of polar opposite of controversy, isn't it? I guess, he can be controversial in his opinions, but, well, hold on, what's going on? And I like that because it humanises people. So Adam Sandler proved he had his eye firmly on his audience on Wednesday night, pausing his show when he spotted one fan suffering a medical emergency. So Sandler was performing at the SAP Center in San Jose, California, when he stopped his set and helped guide the medics to where the audience member was sitting. In a video captured by a fan of the night, Sandler is heard telling the crowd, "Let's take a few seconds, we'll just let these guys concentrate, alright? Love y'all." That's really nice. It's good. We're all wishing you were there. Wishing you well there, youngster. Feel better back there. Sorry about that. So, yeah. Nice, actually. Really nice. Genuinely. Like, hopefully everyone's alright. We'll start the show back up. Okay. Alright, back to the effing dumbness. I just think that was a nice, for those that, I don't know, may be offended by the Dave Chappelle comments, maybe this would be a nice end, so we can end on something nice for this video. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Dave Chappelle's comments. Let me know what you think of the situation overall. If you even have an opinion on it, it would be interesting to hear. I will say, ladies and gents, please do hit subscribe, turn the bell notifications on, and check out the second channel, which you can find linked down below in the description box. It's where my podcast goes. Missed Reviews Live Archives. The Hcast is the podcast. And there are the full stream episodes, full podcast episodes, and all the best bits are put there. I encourage you massively, please do hit subscribe down there. Also, if you want to support the channel, we've got memberships. I don't really talk about this very often, but we've got memberships via YouTube. If you don't want YouTube to get any money, please do check out my Patreon. You can find all of that link down below in the description box. Please do follow me over on Twitter and Instagram at Missed Reviews. Anyway, from me, and from me, cheers guys, take care, bye bye now.